This is ABC 3340 News at 4:30.
And first at 4:30, a social media threat aimed at Valley School in Walker County sent law enforcement into action this week. District officials say the situation was handled quickly, but it's raising new concerns after a string of recent school threats across the county. ABC 3340's Gracie Johnson spoke with Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith about how his investigators treat school threats.
Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith tells me that the student behind the threat was identified quickly on Wednesday, and they aren't taking any chances when it comes to school safety.
The latest threat to Walker County schools circulated on social media. This message followed by 2 pictures of a firearm. Sheriff Nick Smith says both law enforcement and the school system were notified almost immediately.
Late afternoon, received a call from a parent. I think the Board of Education did as well, about a picture circulating around of a gun of a person was sending out that was basically telling people not to come to school tomorrow. That individual was identified as a Valley student.
Smith says deputies and school officials responded right away.
We immediately sent our school resource officer and investigator out to the location to meet with the parents, talk with the parents. I think the school board took some type of action.
Threats like these happen more often than many realize, and Smith says they always take them seriously.
We see these a lot of times throughout every school year, and our action is we take everything serious. A lot of it is students sending it to friends, trying to be funny, or and sometimes people take that very serious, and we take it very serious.
Investigators then work to determine the credibility of the threat.
Does the child have access to firearms? They investigate, talk to witnesses and things of that nature. Sometimes we'll execute search warrants on the home just to make sure that there hasn't been some kind of calculated plan or something more is not really going on. We consult with the district attorney's office a lot of times to make sure that we're following up with everything that we need to follow up to make sure that we can rule out whether it is credible or non-credible.
Sheriff Smith says it's still unclear if criminal charges will be filed against the juvenile, but investigators are presenting evidence to determine that. In Walker County, Gracie Johnson, ABC 3340 News.